Hello Aquarius, it's Marina from the Butterfly Effect, and this is your reading for the new moon solar eclipse in Sagittarius that happened yesterday. And the dates, I think, are on all my other readings. It certainly would cast your mind back to December 2010 to May 2013, when this axis for Sagittarius and Gemini were lit up. I think the other dates were probably December 74, was it? 82 and 2001. So it might sort of give you an idea of what sort of changes you're likely to experience in the next 6 months, okay? So in this spread, we firstly have something you should set your intention towards, which is a door to romance. So this is new beginnings in love relationships, specifically, romantic relations. And that means I'm sort of getting the vibe here, because the oracles that are coming through, ghosts of the past returns for a while, with death and the maiden, invasion, boundaries violated, and dominance. So there's something here, there's something lingering, and that's creating anxiety, because that's actually coming up for you as well, around a connection. So it's a little Mercury retrograde-ish. Old friends, boyfriends, crushes, places and situations, or reminders of them, come up to remind you of either how far you've come, or that there's still work to be done in areas you thought were long settled. We all have life themes and we all have challenges and patterns, but the trick is to move through them quickly and to learn from them permanently. These ghosts with masks are clearing, where you make peace with people you feel you may have wronged, is in order. None of us is perfect. All of us need to forgive and be forgiven. This is the cause of the indecision you're now facing. The ghosts of the past are haunting you, and it's Judgment Day. You are more powerful than you know, and the time for hiding who you are and pretending to be normal, just like everyone else has done. I mean, Aquarians are sort of considered the aliens of the zodiac. But there is a desire for connection here, and there most certainly is advice for you to reconnect with your community. This thing that's coming back, or there's some sort of lingering energy here. There's been some sort of boundary violation in the past. It's maybe someone that's done you wrong, and it's still there. And it feels like it's almost, with this coming up here in your position of an effective way to raise your vibration, is that you need to address the anxiety you have about relationships, specifically romantic relationships, with the door to romance being like, front and center here, because there has been past hurt, past violation, past dominance. You've maybe lost yourself in a relationship. And that energy that's lingering there, if it's not specifically someone coming back, is making you really anxious about making new connections. And yet, Aquarius, that's what you've been told to do, because something that you should be setting your intention towards is this action in the community. And this is taking action to connect. I don't know about any other Aquarians, but I don't have social media anymore. So that all went through the last period, but this is sort of suggesting that you need to reconnect. You need to start getting involved in your community. Maybe join some clubs. It doesn't need to be social media, but it does normally, or I can suggest that. It can be new business partnerships. It's any sort of group setting. You need to sort of start taking the moves to get yourself out there, where it's maybe been an unpleasant experience, and maybe not even connected with that, but it's something that is now moving you back out there. This is this 12th house, unplugging. It's like Neo coming out of the womb, coming up for air with his bald head. So that, the 12th house is horrible. I personally think it's the worst house, followed by the 8th and the 6th, but and that's what you've been dealing with. Capricorn's had it in their first house, and you've got that to face. But the 12th house is where you've gone into hiding, where you've completely removed yourself, where you've probably unsurfaced a lot of unpleasantness, hidden enemies even, but it is the house of your self-undoing. And now as you're moving into this new period where everything's going to start piling into the Aquarius first house, this is telling you need to reconnect, you need to get back out there. And with that, you're going to find some profound healing. This is indeed the helpful resource that you should seek out. This is any sort of healing, your physical body, your mental body, your emotional, whatever it may be. This is my Reiki healer, so you may even look to investigate, you know, Reiki or, you know, yoga or whatever it may be. This is about getting your health back, getting your vitality back, and reconnecting. It's about feeling good about yourself physically, mentally, emotionally, all of that. Getting back out there and reconnecting where you've withdrawn yourself. And, you know, probably having a romantic interest come your way, or indeed making the steps in that direction. It's because all this darkness is lingering. But if that were to come back round, you do have at the base of the deck walking away, and the man holding a coin in reverse. It's someone who doesn't have your best interests at heart generally. But it's helping you. This healing that's coming in that you need to maybe even seek out is going to help you with your anxiety around romantic relationships. So you're not projecting all of that into the future. Now, on this side, which is a challenge you'll soon face, and it's also something you should avoid, is a woman holding a coin in terms of who or what you should avoid, and all tied up. I mean, it couldn't be more diverse. So the woman holding a coin, I mean, this can represent your own energy, you understand? This is someone who is usually, you know, a financial advisor, someone who's very stable financially. It's someone who gives good advice, but it's also someone who's very money focused. And with the all tied up coming next to this, this is a connection, whoever it may be for you, that results in a lack of personal freedom. This is an oppressive energy person, even if it's your own. You know, maybe you're really focused on finances, and this reading is guiding you to more towards the cup energy, your romantic energy, your softer side. This can be waiting for some sort of release, so there may be something financially that you're waiting on. There's a decision maker here. There's someone who holds the purse strings, and you're just waiting on some sort of payment or release or ending of a contract. But this combination also sort of speaks that you're your own jailer. It can be like a negative habit connected with your finances. It's some sort of emotional angst that keeps you wrapped up here in the vines, all tied up in the vines. I had the most vivid dream about this many years ago. I mean, it was horrendous. You know, I can't even remember the movie, but you can imagine vines coming out the ground and wrapping themselves around your ankles, your wrists, your neck. It was so intense that I actually woke up with like a line across my throat, and almost like a hook on the side of my lip. That's how intense my dreams are. The lip thing, the mark on my face lasted maybe a month, and the thing in my throat, that literally took 6 solid months of Reiki to get rid of it. The mark's still there, but the feeling isn't. Yeah, fun dreams. Something or someone is keeping you bound, restricted, tied up, and it is something to do with your finances or your career. And this is what needs to be avoided. So this might be the sort of thing that's coming back around again. This may be a weakness for you, I don't know. But you do have the Strength card at the base of the deck, which is lovely. And this is the message from the universe to say to you, you have the strength to overcome whatever is holding you back. And I actually got on that ain't no stopping us now. We're going to put ourselves together and we're going to polish up our act. I'll find the song and pop it below. Do have a listen. So this is courage, this is strength, and it's also very much a card about protection, willpower, drive to remove yourself. And then see, you've got the woman holding a coin here, and you've got the man holding a coin reversed at the base of the deck. That is not your door to personal happiness and freedom. So yeah, it might be that you're looking for romance. Romance is going to be presented to you within the next 6 months, and it's instantly going to like bubble up all those hideous memories of this. Okay, so I'm going to take a little bit of clarification, Aquarius. Not a great deal, but I think what I want to know about is this woman holding a coin. Something you should avoid, because obviously it can be your energy or someone else's, but you'll know your circumstances. Show me the woman holding a coin, please. Put it for Aquarius. The woman holding a coin. Who's she? I always think she... I mean, it could be you, but I've never been a fan. She sort of reeks of opulence and... well, maybe not greed. No, yeah, okay, thank you very much. This could be a family member with the tree card here and the snake. So I don't know how that plays out for you, but the snake is obviously, it can be betrayal, can be rivalry. This is like someone interfering in your love life, because it's right on their ring. So this could be another woman involved in your life in some way, shape or form. But with the tree, this will be something that's has been long standing. It's been on for a while with the tree here. It's very long lasting, very patient. It can be about health, but it's also family. Show me the woman holding a coin that Aquarius should avoid. The ship. The snake again. Ship is about travel, movement, trading, wishing, transport. I don't know if this is the person coming back around for you, Aquarius. This is the ghost from the past. A family member. Is at a distance. Why should be avoided? I mean, she's a snake. Oh my god. The clouds. So this is someone who throws up a lot of confusion when they come into your life. This is someone who creates disturbance and trouble, you know, even brings on depression, possibly. There's a lot of suspicion. So this is somebody to be avoided. It's someone you don't know what their movements are. You don't know what they're up to. You don't know what they're up to. They're in the labyrinth, and the you know, roads go in another direction. There's the female there again. This is like a sort of gaslighter situation here. My labyrinth. Can't get on the same page, but it's also everyone. I mean, why would you even enter a maze? I've never really understood that attraction personally. Why would you enter it? You know, you're just asking for to be confused. You're asking to be misdirected and irritated. That's what that brings on. So there might be some sort of choice here with the past coming up, but this is about freeing yourself from this, making a decision to not connect with this. This is someone, if you know who it is, Aquarius, the next 6 months that you need to avoid. They're not going to bring anything good into your life, and in actual fact, they're going to lead you here. This is the challenge, getting locked in with this person, all tied up. Right, I mean, this is to do with money. And she is the woman holding a coin. This is someone, I mean, with the clover here, the clover's like really fun, light-hearted. It can be like some sort of serendipitous meeting. I think you're being basically guided towards romance rather than your finances. And there's a similar vibe for Aries, if you want to listen to the Aries reading, actually. Sun. I mean, this is just getting really clear on maybe even, this is a friend. Dogs in reverse, and I don't read these in reverse to be honest, but possibly an unfaithful friend. This could be someone who gossips, and maybe some rumours about this. This is just someone who creates anxiety and disquiet. So, Aquarius, all that nonsense over there is to be avoided, and what you need to do over here is reconnect with your community, your kindred spirits, your soul tribe, people that understand you. Oh, it's not easy for an Aquarius, but you get on well with. And that is focusing on your healing and not dragging all that crap into the future with you. Okay, let's take some advice for Aquarius. Aquarius, my spirit, what advice do you have? Aquarius. I mean, straight up, for some of you, there's been an affair and another woman involved here, and that's telling you just to, like, cut all that off. Don't even engage in it. Part of your past. Grow within your current situation and shift your perception. Trader. Grow within your current situation. So this is my wise one. This is let me just read the crone. It normally indicates a fairly mature person, someone who's, been around the block a few times. It can be a guide, in all honesty. I do sometimes see her coming through for me as a guide. Knuckle down, be reliable and committed, and be open to wisdom and insights from your elder. The wisdom of the wise one is based on something that the younger generation is often lacking: commitment and reliability. When this card appears, you're being guided to continue working on your growth and expansion within your current situation. Be committed to your tasks and projects. It can be very easy to get bored or overwhelmed, but persevere. You're being reminded of how it feels to be let down and experience unreliability, and that is not who you were born to be. So keep working on what you're working on, because it's going to be extremely beneficial for you in the long run. And the Air Guardian, that is your card, obviously. It's about seeing things from a different perspective, and I do think that is in relation to a new romance that is coming your way, Aquarius. I know it's hard, but this is what you need to walk away with, or walk away from, if it rears its ugly head again, because there's something new coming in here, and you need to look at it with fresh eyes and not imprint all of that onto this new person, new relationship, and give it a fair chance. Right, that's your reading. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I will talk to you soon. Bye bye.